what are we even talking about at this point? We get on here and we sit here and watch Sheikhy speak for what? What the fuck are you even here for? Just to hear some words? Everybody loves motivation until it's time to do some fucking work. Oh yeah, motivation. I want to be a better person. I want to be, shut the fuck up, bro. Shut the whole fuck up. At this point, it's like, listen, either you gonna get shit done or you just gonna be another one of these dummies just talking, bro. And we get to this point where it's like, when do you not recognize how embarrassing it is to consistently talk about what you wanna be? In a world full of people who are getting exactly what you're not getting done. So let's backtrack. How embarrassing is it to hear yourself say, I'm trying to get in shape. I'm trying to get sober. I am trying to earn better income. I am trying to apply knowledge or even learn knowledge or even seek. I'm trying. You know what trying really means? Trying definitely means you're not succeeding, which definitely means you're failing. When you're succeeding, you're not saying I'm trying, you say I'm doing. So what's not getting done? And what don't you get that as you try to get certain things done, aka as you fail to get things done, put effort and fail, there are people in this world who are doing exactly what you're failing at, getting it done and doing it exceedingly well. Whatever you are, your world is yours. So now we just look at it like, what the fuck is wrong with people? Like, are you okay just being a trier? What the fuck is this? I can't believe I have to explain this type of shit. What's not getting done? Now, we don't even ask people who are committed to pretending like they want to be better people, because we all know that social desirability bias exists. So you ask people if they want to be better people, of course they're going to say yes, because if they say no, then we all look at them like they're pieces of shit, that they actually are. And also they need to hear themselves not say that, no, I don't want to be a better person, because then that would make them realize that they're a piece of shit too. So they need to lie to themselves, they need to lie to the world. So everybody says what they want to be. You're not what you say, you are what you do, right? So I don't give a fuck what you say you want to do, say you're going to do, say what you are. You are what you do. So if you don't get shit done, or if you still are attached to poverty behaviors, poor behaviors, if you're still attached to substance use, any substance use really, it's mental, emotional, spiritual crutches. Nobody in the world needs any substance outside of themselves to function, period. Because literally, this happens with astrology, this happens with you crystals, this happens with people who smoke and ingest chemicals to create psychoactive effects. Anybody who reaches outside of themselves for power and depends on something outside of themselves for power can have their power taken away from them. So when you recognize this, it's as simple as like, no one needs anything outside of themselves. I hear people advocate for all types of substance use. You're selling slavery. At the end of the day, it's slavery, it's dependency. And that's what all of you have a serious issue with. You have dependency issues. Maturity is moving into personal independence and self-reliance, being able to rely on yourself to get shit done. Backtrack. Focus on the fact that we live in a world full of people that's saying that they want to be better. You watching this video because you love motivation, but at the same time, when it's time for application, you don't show up, you don't pull up, you don't follow through. And that's that bitch ass shit that we know about. Are you white brothers yours? You get to this point where it's like, listen, if you are the type of person to even make an excuse, you're automatically disqualified from anybody ever paying attention to you and taking you seriously ever again. Who gives a fuck? An excuse? Inferiority, mental inferiority. If you can't achieve a result in this life that people in this world are actually achieving, then you are actually mentally inferior. I don't give a fuck how you feel about that. I don't give a fuck if you feel like that's some asshole shit to say. That's the raw dog truth. There are people getting done what you apparently can't get done because you're trying, you're putting effort, you're putting energy, but you're failing because you're not succeeding and you're not accomplishing. And there are people who are dead ass getting it done, accomplishing and succeeding at what you're trying to do, which makes you mentally inferior to those people who get shit done that you want to get done that you apparently can't get done. So how good are you with being mentally inferior? How much more willing are you to stay less? Whatever you are, your world is yours. I'm not willing to get in shape. I'm not willing to get money. I'm not willing to be enlightened. I'm not willing to be sober. I am definitely unwilling to be broke, addicted, out of shape, weak, ignorant, and a motherfucking dumbass hypocrite walking this earth. I'm unwilling to be poor. That's the key. Once you get down to the focus of your willingness to continue being poor or not, I'm just unwilling to suffer a poor existence. So I'm going to be and do everything in my power to prevent myself from living on a poor level of life. The level of life that is poverty is a life that is unkept, a life that is neglected. So at the end of the day, it's because you're not doing shit, you're not staying on top of shit, that shit ends up on top of you. So you have to get into a place where you don't allow your life to be less, which means you have to be responsible. Why your world is yours. So for the intelligent people who are watching this shit, recognize that you are actually showing the world that you're mentally inferior by saying that you're trying. Trying what? We can get you in shape very fucking easily. Shut the fuck up, do the work, apply the law. You want to start to earn money? Well, first, at least start off by being sober and fit. Being sober and fit just means that you're a functional organism, a functional entity in the fucking natural ecological complex, bro. If you can't be sober and fit, aka be normal as an animal, then what are we talking about enlightenment for, which is a higher capacity for human mind reaching? And what are we talking about getting rich for, which is another capacity of human mind, which is associated with evolution of the human social? Money is a facet of an evolved species. And to get access to money, you need to be valuable on some level beyond being a fucking shitting, eating, fucking, and sleeping creature. That's all y'all ever do. If your life is centered around simply animal gratifications and living in a simple loop of excreting, fucking, eating, and sleeping, then you're not a human. You're just another creature. Why your world is yours. Humanity is a state to be attained. People can be dehumanized because people don't even humanize themselves. Consider the vibrations raised. If you consistently talk about trying, you're a bitch. At this point, we don't even want to hear nobody, bro. If you make any excuse, bro, I'm literally gonna look at you like an inferior creature, bro. And this is just what it is. When you get to the higher levels, you pull up and you got an excuse, it's just like, shut up. Like, get out, leave. You fucking mentally inferior piece of shit. Dead ass, bro. You think, let me break it down to layman's terms for you. You think Kobe is trying to hear you pull up with an excuse when the chip is on the line? No. When you're in the league, most people are so content to be rec center motherfuckers, bro. Park motherfuckers, bro. You only good in a small pond. But when you get in the big pond, in the big stage, in the big sea, it's a different level of awareness. It's a different level of operation. It's a different level of competence. So why your world is yours. I'm not making this shit about nothing, bro. Are you willing to continue to be poor? And if you're going to continuously say you want to be a better person and all this other shit, then shut the fuck up and let's get it done. You know, it's really like, just do this shit for yourself, right? Because I love my life so much. And I'm so grateful for my life. And I know the wonders and possibilities that can happen for my life, that I would never just allow myself to subsist on the most minor levels. I would never allow myself to just let my one life pass me by as I have all of these desires for higher levels of experiences, just desire for different experiences. Y'all live in the same day, same routine, same conversations with the same people who aren't growing. You have one life. You have to break free of that shit. You feel me? And me personally, I'm not staying anywhere I don't want to stay. I'm not going to just sit back knowing what I want to be, what I want to taste, what I want to achieve, what I want to accomplish, what I want to see, what I want to experience, and just not do that shit. That's for bitches. Whatever your world is yours. Do it for yourself. Do it for your people. Just don't be another low-level person. You know, I'm not really with the motivation shit. It's really fucking me up that people don't understand this basic shit. It's just basic shit. It's just living life normal. People have made being subpar, mediocre, failure, the normative standard. There's such a high occurrence. Like if we take a statistical poll and we have a survey of these people, there's a big amount of people, there's a large amount of people who are really subpar. So then that warps the perception of what is normativity. Normal, normativity, normalization. Normativity is based on the frequency of occurrence. So it is the norm to be a failure. I'm just not ready to be a normal motherfucker. Just because you see all of these failures around you doesn't mean you have to be like any of these failures around you. Consider the vibrations raised. Sober, fit. Start the fuck there. Enlighten, then get rich, bro. It's as simple as that. Live the life that you're supposed to live. Max out your human potential. Everything else is bullshit. If you're still talking about trying, you're just a mentally inferior idiot, dude. Like, what are you trying? Like, do you know that you're listening to Sheikhy Chic right now? I have all the answers in the universe that will make you get to where you need to be, evolve into what you need to evolve into. It's a fucking fact. 100% universe guaranteed. You pull up, you get the instructions, you apply the instructions, you evolve into a higher being faster than anybody in this species who's unaware of what I will teach you. It's as simple as that. 100% guaranteed. All these motherfuckers that get on here and tell you they know some shit, look at what they are. They're not sober, they're not fit, they're not enlightened, they're not rich, they're not getting money. They broke, addicted, strung out of shape, delusional, saying dumb shit, clutching crystals, believing in stars, and smoking, and everything is outside of them. They pussy. They not this. You feel me? So whatever you want to do is pay attention, dude. This is real life. I have all the answers. And when you apply them, you will succeed. The only reason you will not step up, although you say you're trying, but you're not accomplishing. So you definitely don't know what you need to know. You definitely need to know something better, need to think better. And I'm definitely not trying. I'm definitely doing. I definitely am being, right? So now it's about getting the exact blueprint and applying that shit. Unless you plan on not doing the work, and unless you just say you're trying and then you do all of this effort just to say, I'm doing this effort, look at me, I'm trying, instead of actually applying yourself intelligently to produce the outcome. The absence of results in this world is proof of mental inferiority. That's just as simple as it has to be. Consider the vibrations raised. Let's get you sober, stay sober, and let's get you fit. From there, we can start to discuss enlightenment, and enlightenment is synonymous with getting rich. The more enlightened you become, the more physically, mentally, financially prosperous you shall be. Consider the vibrations raised. Evolution, only solution. Self-mastery, only success. Anybody who's trying is just lying to themselves about what they're really doing. You're putting in all this energy and you're still not getting a result, and you don't recognize that you're mentally inferior? What the fuck is wrong with you? People all around you are doing exactly what you're trying to do, doing exactly what you're failing to accomplish. So let's get you to accomplish it. Unless you're just a bitch who plans on not doing the work, who plans on staying poor. Just say that shit and enjoy poverty, you dumb pussy. But for all you people out there who play in hesitation and play in fear, and there's no doubt over here, bro. I've already proven it from the motherfucking park, bro. From the snow across the globe, it's happening. It's in front of your face. It's in front of your face. Just don't be a pussy. Stand up and live your life. Don't ever plan on going back to fucking failure. Pussies. Consider the vibrations raised.